was, if you can show me the Bema seat in the scriptures. That's the question I had, because I hear people talking about it all the time. Oh, you're going to go to the Bema seat, the Bema seat, Bema seat. I'd be honest with you, I don't know what that is, and I'm being truthful. I don't know what that is. I've never read that. So, I don't know, maybe you can help. Matt, I love you, buddy. Enjoyed talking to you yesterday. God bless Pastor Mike and all the congregation of Bethel Church always. You guys continue to pray for Matt, and I have another prayer request here, so I'm glad I saw that. Donna, who is writing, here it is, and rewriting our King James Pure Bible Search software, the can opener, says, hi, Pastor Mike, I'm having surgery tomorrow afternoon. It's a follow-up to the surgery back in May, but would be with local anesthetic and a different doctor. It's outpatient. So anyway, pray for her. Please pray the surgery goes well. More importantly, that the report comes back that the area is benign. If you wish to share the fact I'm going to have surgery on PMO, that will be fine. I believe in the power of prayer in numbers. And she makes an interesting comment, and I like what she had to say. I don't know what's been going on with my body lately. There's new things like cysts and arthritis and all kinds of stuff. And she said most of it started last year when I started working on the King James Pure Bible Search software. I wrote her back and I said, Donna, I'm telling you that whenever I hit on something real good, I get punished. I mean, the devil just punishes me. Physically or emotionally, or what would be the word? Incidentally, things happening around me, and it bugs me. And I'll be honest with you. I'm going to be totally honest with everybody. Sometimes it's not often, and I don't want you to be afraid. But one of the things that hits me when the devil is just really climbing all over me, it's like, and especially when it's like at my family, it's almost like the devil says, Mike, back down and I'll let him go. And to be honest with you, part of me says, maybe you should, Mike. Maybe you should back down. I'll be honest. I'm just being honest. Because, man, I love my wife. I love my family. I love my people in my church. By the way, pray for Joe Polite in our church. Having some issues today. Pray for him. And I have, in times past, considered just going away quietly so the devil will leave my family alone. That's just part of me. But then the Spirit of God in me says, Mike, don't fall for it. It's a lie. It's a setup. You know it is. You teach this stuff. You know what it is. Don't do it. God, okay, I'll listen to you. Appreciate that. So, yeah, Donna, that stuff, and any one of you that'll, and you don't have to be Mike Hoggard. Thank God you're not Mike Hoggard. Whew. All you have to do is stand for that book and take a stand, and you will get punished by the devil. I promise you, you will. Anyway, John says, hey, Pastor Mike, just listened to Fourth Kingdom Part 5, posted it on Caneva in my virtual zone. I don't know what that is. Caneva. Never heard of that. Someone just posted a message to me about the KJV code on my YouTube page and asked me if this code will work on just the KJV and what revisions. Told him to call you directly and pose this question as you would know. John, if he calls here, I probably won't have time to take the call. Sometimes I do, and I take them, but sometimes I don't. You notice there's a phone here, okay? And it's designed not to ring when the phone rings, okay? So I don't hear all the phone calls that come in, but sometimes they can buzz up here, and I'll know it. And, hey, Pastor, you got time to talk? Yeah, I'll talk to somebody. But the idea is, John, is that I looked in other translations for these numerical patterns in the King James, right off the bat, as soon as I started seeing them, I would compare them to the NIV. They're not there. In fact, the NIV goes out of its way to actually alter the text of the scriptures as far as the original Hebrew and Greek and change the numbers. Like where Philip said, Lord, 200 pennyworth is not sufficient to feed this multitude. 200 pennyworth. There's a number there, and there's a reason why it's there. And then the NIV sees, Lord, a month's wages won't pay for this stuff. They took the number completely out. So it doesn't work. Anyway, good to be with you today. Glad to be here. I will probably record the Watchman video broadcast tomorrow. I don't think Lindsay's going to have another baby tomorrow. So I'll record the Watchman broadcast tomorrow. Pure Bible study. Wednesday night Bible study time tomorrow night. Keep us in your prayers. Keep me in your prayers. Got a lot of work to do. I'm up for it. If you're up for listening, I'm up for talking. We'll see you later. Adios, muchacho.